019er, 2 miles northeast. Turn left at 90, maintain at 4,800 to establish.
Hi guys, in today's video we'll be looking at some of the options and features of the Waze app. Waze is great because one, it's free, and two, it allows you to customize and plan your route by using live maps and real-time traffic updates. Once you've created an account and logged in, it should look something like this. In the top left, you'll see a cog symbol which has a list of manageable settings to tweak what you see and what you don't on the sat-nav map. It will also set some of these options as default on installation. I tend not to make many alterations in the settings sections, but let's just take a look at some of these options and what you get. In the General tab, you have a language options and it comes installed with English UK as default. Waze also sets a unit as kilometers. I had to come back into this section and change it from kilometers to miles. Let's take a look at the voice and sound section. You can change Waze's default voice. You have a few options here and the option to record your own voice too. You can also talk to Waze and instruct it to navigate you to your home or work depending on whether you have these locations set on your homepage as home or work addresses. Waze also has a battery saving option, which is a pretty useful option to have, especially on those days when you have a low battery. By enabling this option, Waze will automatically switch your phone's brightness to low and preserve battery where it can. Let's just go back into the alerts and reports section. Here you can turn on which information you want to see on the map and which ones you don't. I tend to keep most of the defaults on, especially options like cameras, traffic, accidents, police notifications. I took a route which had lots of notifications on it and made my route a little confusing with all the different icons popping up everywhere, so try and tailor it for your needs. Now here I like to leave this option for speedometer on. Sometimes when you take your eyes off the road you could lose track of your speed. By having this enabled you'll always have visibility of it. But going back to the home screen and clicking in this section, you'll see different options to view local parking spots, petrol stations, restaurants in your area. But bear in mind that both Waze and Google Maps might produce different results. Now let's navigate to a destination, and I'll use a Peace Pagoda Buddhist temple in Milton Keynes as an example, and let's just see what options we're presented with whilst requesting this route. You can see Waze gives you a clear, bold title of where you are going. It also shows you nearest car parks. From here you can choose to go later or go now. Let's just go now and see what else we're presented with. As you can see, Waze will load your journey and show you those alerts and reports that we looked at earlier. You can also add stops to your journey. You can choose an alternative route and send an ETA and view your route from a map's perspective by clicking on Overview. The map will also give you the best times to leave, similar to Google Maps, but you can see here that the roads are busiest during peak hours and it quietens down after 8 PM. So you have the option to plan your journey now and later accordingly. By clicking on ETA, you can share your route with contacts or through social media. And this little orange icon in the right hand corner is used to notify other Waze drivers of alerts that you've reported. For example, if you see a police mobile camera on the road which has not been updated on Waze, you can report this camera and Waze will then use that data to let other Waze drivers know that there is a mobile speed camera in that location. You can do the same thing with accidents and traffic. You can also upload pictures or messages too. You can click on this overview tab and it gives you a bird's eye view of your journey. Great thing is if you wish to add stops in between your journey, you can do that easily by scrolling down and selecting one of 4 options. As Waze is a community-based map and navigation app, drivers can share real-time data about accidents, traffic incidents, speed limits, speed traps, and other trip information that helps other drivers navigate the fastest route possible. To add a favourite, simply click on Favourites, and this is where you can enter your frequently travelled to places. You also have the ability to connect to your calendar and Facebook, but I'll just skip these for now. Waze does collect data from other users and also customises your route, which ultimately gives you the most efficient route that is free from traffic and other obstacles. You might have noticed that there are no options to plan a route by train or walking, This is because the Waze app doesn't offer these methods, unlike Google Maps. It's not built to work offline either, but if you want to get a Waze map offline, just simply open up the Waze application on the smartphone, making sure you have the Wi-Fi or data connection, and enter the address you want to go to. Once this routing is complete, Waze will keep this map details in the cache. I really like the user interface of this app, and most importantly the customizable features it has to offer, which Google Maps doesn't. In my next video, I'll be looking at Google Maps, navigating around the features and planning a route, so stay tuned. Please hit the subscribe button and feel free to ask any questions and leave some comments below.